What's up, DD gang? You know it's your girl Dutchess, live in the flesh. I'm gonna go ahead and get started with my video today. I wanted to hold on. I feel like it's just not enough going on, not enough light in here. There we go. So hold on a second. What's up, DD gang? Sorry, I had to redo that one more time. I wanted to hop right in here and make a quick video to let y'all know I've been lacking a little bit, even though I just started. I really been lacking a little bit. I really been sitting down, contemplating, and taking time to really learn the YouTube thing, because it's an algorithm to everything, and not only is it an algorithm, it's also like trying to put your own twist and flavor on something that so many people is doing. So long story short, I kind of just wanted to get on here and tell my fan base a little bit about myself and what it is that I do, what I do for fun, a little bit about my hobbies. So it's going to be an interview with myself. I'm going to start back interviewing people tomorrow. And for those who are waiting on Tiffany Love's comedy show recording, just give me a little bit. I'm still working on a little editing. And there's a few things that I kind of want to get out of the picture, but I don't really know. Excuse me. I don't really know how I can do that just yet, but once I figure it out, I'm going to go ahead and get it uploaded. But I'm definitely going to get it uploaded sometime today, probably after I upload this video. But yeah, let's hop right into it. What's up, gang? I'm back. You know, I had to take a pause and take a break so I could find my book, because I usually like to kind of have an idea of where I was going, or where I'm going to be going, or what I'm going to be talking about. So yeah, I said I was going to tell y'all some facts about me and kind of do like a self-interview, so that the people that are coming to my page to view actually get to know me as a person. So I'm gonna start with my name. My name is Dutchess, Dutchess to be exact, Dutchess. Sorry about that. I had to take a pause break. But yeah. First, the things that I like to do and things that I'm like kind of interested in. I'm a dancer, rapper, model, video girl, and actor. I just have not been cast for any acting things recently, any new acting projects, but I have worked with people like Mr. Anderson from Rock Valley College or Rock Valley University. It's a difference. It's Rockford University and then it's Rockford College. I'm really not sure how that works. I don't do their schooling system. I just like to do their little programs that they have for dance or the performing arts. I like to get a little interested into their shows. Like they had one show that recently, that was a while ago, but I think it was Hamilton, and that's when I kind of started looking into that. I also did dance competitions with the NAACP. For those who don't necessarily know what the NAACP is, I'm going to just be honest. Like, I'm going to tell y'all the exact definition that they give me, because I'll be a little bad with it myself. I'm a little multicultural, if people can't tell. So, the NAACP is the National Association of Advancement of Colored People. So, basically, it's an interracial American organization created to work from the abolition of segregation and discrimination in housing, education, employment, voting, transportation, and opposes to racism and ensures African Americans their constitutional rights. So it's basically a group of African American interracial people, you know, that will all work together to teach you your rights and to show you what you are capable of getting and doing in the world. So I worked with them for a while to do the performing arts because that's always been a thing for me. I've always liked dance and art, like sculpting, painting. My favorite thing to do in art is stencils. So like if you send me a picture of something, I could stencil it, which is basically draw it again and then cut out certain pieces. So when you spray paint it, it would spray paint a different picture. It would spray paint the same picture, but just a different type of layout. That was my favorite thing to do with that. And then another topic I kind of want to touch base on is that I was in a program in Rockford called the Creative and Performing Arts Program, which is the full term of CAPA, which is what it was called for short, like Creative and Performing Arts. And I attended CAPA at Ellis, and that's when Ellis was a arts academy. That's when they had like, I think that was it was an elementary school and a middle school, so it was like K through 8th grade, and then they split it, and then they took the Creative and Performing Arts program to West Middle School, and that's where they made CAPA. That's where they took it to because it started at Ellis, and I started when it was at Ellis. And then I carried that program over into Auburn, but that's the story time for another time. So I just wanted to touch bases on that. And I wanted to kind of include something for the people that's kind of in that area and know what I'm talking about. I heard through the grapevine, I don't know if it's an actual fact or not, I need to do a little research myself, that Auburn High School has a program for your senior year that has a cosmetology program for senior year students. I'm back again. My bad, y'all. I had to pause the video for just a second. I just want to make sure that I'm coming and bringing y'all the clearest videos that I can with some of the best audio that I can possibly provide as of right now. But yeah, so I heard they have a cosmetology class that you can attend now for your senior year. So if that's something that you're interested in, I hope y'all go over and take a look at that, because that's gonna kind of tie into. No, I ain't even gonna touch bases on that, but I do my own hair, so if anybody ever wondering like, oh, I wonder who does their hair, me, because I don't like other people touching my head. Like, I just don't. I'm gonna get better at it. Like, well, I'm gonna get better at letting other people do it, because sometimes I don't feel like doing it, and that's why it's like, hold on one second, y'all, I gotta get some drink. Favorite drink. That is so good. Like, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Y'all, I'm finna turn on some music because it's like my background noise be going crazy. But I'm finna move my space into another space really soon so I can get y'all the best quality that I possibly can. I'm gonna keep saying that. I want to manifest that. And I think... I'm back. I had to step to the other room so I can get so I can kind of turn on something to block out any other background noise that I don't want. Yeah. So I just last talking about the cosmetology stuff. Okay. So right now I'm currently working with a few brands. I'm working with a few brands, and I'm being trained to be a brand ambassador. If y'all don't know what a brand ambassador is, you can take some time right now to look it up. Okay, so a brand ambassador is basically like a spokeswoman or a spokesman for a brand. And short, terms to keep it short and simple. It's just a spokeswoman or man for a brand. That's just something I've always been interested in because of modeling. So like, if let's say Fenty saw that you had a pretty decent following, they would probably inbox you, or you could inbox Fenty and ask them like, are they taking applications to be a brand ambassador? Which means that if you have something like this, like a channel, something like you got a big following on Instagram, TikTok, or anywhere like that, you could basically wear their brand, and because of your association with them, you know, y'all kind of feed off each other. They help build your brand, which is yourself, or your company, and while you're helping build their brand, you know, so it's basically like piggybacking off of each other. You got the following, you wear their product, you also buy their product, you have other followers that buy their product, they want to work with you feel me? So I'm being trained on how to, you know, do that, as well as a few other things. When it comes to my writing, rapping, I've had the opportunity to work with artists like Master P, Boosie. These are just recent artists that I've had the opportunity to work with. I have like a distant cousin that used to be heavy into the rap thing, and I kind of, you know, talk and associate with him, but I don't really want to go too much into detail about that. I also can kind of touch bases about my association with FON, which is Family or Nothing. It's a label based out of the south side of Chicago, and which, if anybody doesn't know, I'm from out west, so I'm like out west 290, really K-Town, and yeah, like FON is Family or Nothing. That's a label that I like to do little projects with, a lot of projects with. I actually was about to do some paperwork with them, but we're going to get back to that later on this year. I'm really not going to speak too much on that. Just know that there's big things and bigger opportunities coming. If y'all haven't had a chance to click the Medusa video and check me out, like, I'm gonna need y'all to do that. When this video ends right here, when my video right here ends, I really want y'all to go check out that Medusa video. If you can, put a like on it, share, and subscribe to my channel. If you ain't subscribed yet, please do click that notification bell. Follow your girl. Turn that bell on. You want to see when your girl is posting, when I'm active. And remember that I'm always sending good vibe and good energy to the people that's watching my channel. Excuse me, y'all. I might have a little hiccups every now and then, but I won't be doing too much editing out because this is me. And it's only going to get better. Like, the more comfortable that I get doing these and interacting with my following and my fan base, y'all, I'm really a fun, exciting person to get to know. It's just like, I'm being like super baby stepped about it. Being more than just super baby stepped. I'm being like, you know how you walk in the room and you meet new people and you just quiet, you sit back and you observe. Well, now it's like I'm walking in the room and I want to sit back and observe, but how you gonna sit back and observe and you supposed to be observed? Okay, let me move on. Sorry, y'all, I be getting thirsty. I'm like randomly like super dry throat. I'm probably from smoking. So, 3 interesting facts about myself. So, I'm a sweet, compassionate person. I'm sweet, compassionate, and kind and caring. All of that by nature, right? But I'm a firecracker. Like I'm super sweet and caring and all that stuff, right? So when I meet new people, like, it's depending on how good or decent the vibe is, it depends on how I'm gonna react to them. So like, if it's like I meet some people and I'm like, okay, in my head I'm thinking the vibe cool. If I think the vibe cool in my head, I'm gonna try to warm up and just be like super nice. Not even try to be super nice. I'm just kind of nice in general, but if I feel like you being funny or you cracking like a little sneaky little joke or like no pun intended, I will beat you up. Like, I ain't even gonna say I'll beat you up because everybody can't get beat up, but you could definitely get hit. You might get hit with something, or you might just, I don't even care. Like, however I react, I don't even know how I react, but once I feel like people coming for me or throwing a threat or even joking, like, either I'm gonna get you or somebody gonna get you. Somebody gonna get you. That's just how it worked with me, though. But those three interesting. I couldn't get the words out. That's because I'm over here getting irritated trying to talk about when people irritate me. Can't be doing that. But those three interesting facts about me. 3 hobbies. So, 3 hobbies that I like do besides my other stuff is I like to read. And I'm talking about a lot. I like to read fantasy. I like to read sci-fi. I like to read I've been reading this book called Facts About the Enneagram or something like that. And it's basically like, there's different characteristics. It's like numbers 1 through 9 or something like that. And each number is like a personality trait, and it explains like different ways that your personality can conflict with other number personalities. Like you can figure out what type of person a person is around you by the way that they act and react to certain things, and then you can kind of like it's so weird to explain, but basically you can know what type of people you are cool around and what type of people just not your speed, because depending on their personality and their objectives, and you feel me, like it's a few things that you can look at. So it's just, I like to read about ways to understand myself and understand other people a lot better. That lets me know right there, like when it comes to like arguments and stuff, I don't be wrong about situations, because if I was wrong, I wouldn't even take time to be trying to learn about your feelings, your emotions. I personally don't care about other people's feelings and emotions, but I realized that that's a thing. So I was like, I don't want to be like a screwed up person and not care about other people's feelings and emotions, even though I don't. But it's best to still know what you're doing, who you're doing, how you dealing, who you dealing with. Sorry, y'all be having to take a... Man, that's so good. Okay, so I also like to bring like ideas and stuff that I have about certain things to life. For example, I like to do like paintings, and I'm pretty sure I mentioned it earlier, like in art. I didn't know I touched bases with it like that. I was gonna kind of touch bases with things in order, but I did notice that I mentioned something about this before. But I sell stencils, so like somebody will send me a picture, and then I'll draw the picture out, right? And then I'll cut out pieces of the picture, and I'll spray paint it onto something else and send them back a version of the same picture that they sent me, just in a different type of format, a different type of layout. So I sell those paintings too, and I sell like gift baskets all year round, and I always do that. Like, I just don't usually post it to my social media, because it's like, I don't like when people act like, when they take an idea and then act like it's original. I understand that no idea is original, but be sure that if you're doing something that somebody else is doing, that you always have your own style, your own flavor about your things. Stay P, stay G, and keep it 100, because don't nobody like the fact that somebody else was doing something before you and you just copied the idea. Like, you can do the same thing as somebody. I'm telling you, like, everybody can do the same thing if they wanted to, but you just gotta have your own type of dignity and your own type of sauce, and make sure you're not saucing it up and coming up in my area. Because it's like, if you know anything about the streets, that's like coming on my block trying to sell something. You know that I'm on my block selling candy, slushies, and ices, ice creams, and all type of nachos and stuff. But you want to come over here on my block, and you want to come over here and sell lollipops and cakes and stuff on the other side of the street. Don't do that. Don't do that. It doesn't look good.
I wake up every minute with the fever dreams. I push my mind to a limit where it needs to be. I Work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know I leave them all hates like a hobby. I'm out here making moves like a lobby. And if you ain't with me, it's your loss. I got my mind on the facts, I'm a python, grab what I like real fast. Choke until I have everything I attack, everything that I lack, everything that I want, and I see that a fact.
Cause I'm my own worst enemy.
I like to keep my videos short, like about 15
Only
minutes.
if I let it
But
be.
I'm gonna go ahead and get to wrapping
I
this
can
up.
control anything if I
That
can
really
just think
does
carefully.
about
I
wrapping this
control my
episode.
destiny.
I just want to say that I love you all for sure. Make sure y'all keep tuning in.
Every morning I wake up obsessed.
A little bit of love, you feel me? Show your love and appreciate by hitting that love. Show your love. Y'all leave my bloopers in here. Like, I can't take them out, and I figured out how to do it. But I'm gonna leave my bloopers in here because it's just simply me. So, like, if you really fuck, y'all see what I did there. If y'all really messing with your girl, Dutchess, you feel me? Make sure y'all do that like button, that comment section, you feel me? Go ahead, comment it up. It don't even matter. Like, I hope that we all send each other good vibes and good energy, good blessings, high vibrations. Make sure y'all keep our energy high too, by the way. I didn't touch bases on that, but I am a spiritual person. I am definitely in touch with myself enough to know better. So make sure that y'all keep y'all energy high. And people coming around into a space that you're praying before they get there. It doesn't. I don't even care what religion you are. If you're not religious, if you worship this one, worship that one, whatever you do, make sure you be the best.
If I can just think
I done heard too many times.
I control my destiny.
No elbow.
Deep up in my mind I manifest it.
You're gonna be a hoe, you better be.
Every morning I wake up
Don't
obsessed.
be second to nobody.
Everything I do I do the best.
Just know you are your boss. If you're fucking with your girl, if you're messing with your girl, if you're chilling with your girl, the Dutchess, make sure y'all do hit that like button. Make sure y'all do drop a comment, even if it's just to show some love. Drop a heart in the comments, and I'll be sure to bring your name up in my next video out of pull of a hat. Like, I'm gonna, whoever like, comment, I'll mention your name in my next video. And send you a great love affirmation. But yeah, and subscribe. Hit that notification bells if you want notifications from your girl. And yeah, that about wrap it up. The king.